Who's the better mascot, Chomps or Brownie the Elf? Let's have a conversation. It's TMDE Sports. What up, YouTube? What up, Facebook? And all the social media networks is TMDE Sports. We talk about everything that goes on in the sports world and our beloved Cleveland Browns. Now, let's introduce the cast. Christy and Cutie is in the building always. Christy, what's good, baby?
Hey, everyone. I'm super glad to be here tonight, but I'm feeling a little sluggish because I just ate a massive burger, and it was the best thing ever. So good. Let's talk some football. I'm excited.
No doubt. Aaron Scissors in the building. Aaron, let him know what's good, baby.
Hey, man, what's good is 1-0. What's good is 1-0. I can't remember the last time since I think Jeff Garcia when I got to say the Browns was 1-0. So, hey, we 1-0, baby.
Yeah, that was 1993. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
that
we
is
graduated.
ridiculous.
Wow.
All right, y'all. We graduated. We came up. All right, y'all. So we're going to get to the show. As you well know, wow. In the sports world, as far as it comes to Cleveland Browns, a couple of days ago, the Cleveland Browns decided to make an announcement, and they decided to put, goddamn, Mr. Brownie the Elf,
Oh my God.
on the field. I feel some type of way, but I'm gonna chill. Let the cast do what they got to do. I gotta ask y'all, man, how do y'all feel about Brownie the Elf coming back, being revitalized in the Cleveland society? Aaron,
You want to go, Christy, or you want me to go?
You go ahead, Aaron.
All right, Aaron.
Well, I like it. I like it because of the history behind it. Back in 1946, the first program it had on the Elf. It had that lucky Brownie the Elf, and they were playing against the Miami Seahawks. And the Browns, they stuck with that emblem until good old Art Modell decided to say, we don't need an emblem, and they took the Brownie away with Art Modell. And sometimes when I look at the history of the Browns, and I love Art Modell as an owner because he was the owner that had the teams that I love, the teams that I came up and was emotionally attached to. But I think about it, we always had that clown factor. We always had that if anything could go wrong, it would go wrong. So I kind of like the Elf and the attachment with something like good luck. It's a new look Browns. Maybe we're going back to old winning ways that we had even before Modell, when it was just Paul Brown. Bringing the Brownie back brings back nostalgia for me. My grandfather, he used to always have a banner, and the banner had the Elf on it. And, so, yeah, I like the Elf. I know it's not a tough thing, but, these are grown men who are tough, so they don't need symbols to make them tough. You know what I mean? It's like having a gang and naming it we're the Dragons or something like that. It's kind of corny. We know that we are dogs, and all dogs will hunt. But, that little emblem is just bringing back some history. That's all, man.
All right, Christy, before I say my piece, Christy Cutie, go ahead, let me know how you feel. Uh-oh, Christy, we can't hear a word you're saying.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sorry. I started the Brownie trend. Actually, my husband did, because when we were up there in October for my birthday last season, he bought me this shirt at the stadium. So we actually started the Brownie trend. So it's because of me. Yeah.
Started it.
So,
okay.
What can I say? No, I love it. I think it's great. It has a great history. I'm glad that we have the Brownie. I love my dogs. I will still bark. I will still woof and bark. But, I love my Brownie.
All right, well, this is how I'm just going to tell you how I feel.
Oh, here we go.
Real quick. And I'm just going to be 100 about it. I don't mind the Brownie. My first thing is that I feel like we weren't given a choice to take the dog. We wasn't given a choice. They had, and I had to confirm it. It was two helmets and 2 Brownie the Elves. And over the past 20 years, at least, it's the dog pound. Woof woof. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. What
Well,
the
it's been
fuck
longer than
noise?
20 years. It's been since the 80s.
Exactly. But what noise does the goddamn elf make in the dog pound? I don't know. And tweet. I don't know what noise it makes. So I'm not feeling it like that. So I had to go and do a little bit of research. Now, when it comes to, the Browns are worldwide. Everybody knows that. When it comes to that, there are 343 Browns charters and clubs throughout the world, from New Zealand, UK, where your boy Pete at, Germany, France, they're all there. And there is only one club that it's called the Elves of Havoc, and they are in Grafton, Ohio. They're the only ones who took the elf. Everybody else is the dogs. When it comes to Swagger, he was the mascot. When it comes to Chomps, I embrace the dog pound, that philosophy. Everything pound, the dog pound. We the dogs, and I embrace that. Now, I'm not tripping or hating on. Aaron said, I think it is kind of soft, because when you come in the yard, you get bit. We saying now you come in the yard, you get a Christmas gift. Is that what type of? And nobody knows what type of elf he is.
Did you see Jim McAfee's show the other day when they were talking about the elf? Oh my God. Yeah. It cracked me up. No, Brownie the Elf is a Santa reject. He wanted to come down to Cleveland from the North Pole and play football, which I think is hilarious. I think that story is great. But Marcus, I'm going to do you a favor, okay? Hold on. I came prepared for you.
What?
I'm gonna strip right here and get rid of Brownie the Elf.
All right.
Because I've been rocking this jersey since Sunday.
All right. You know what, man? When I look at the elf, I don't even seem, as a symbol of soft. I seem as a symbol of nostalgia. You know what I mean?
I get it. Like
being a little kid and, having a dream of being a pro football player type thing. And, you got your stiff arm out. And, it's just fun. We already know about the dogs. And really, if you think about it, the top selling shirts that the Browns have been shirts with dogs on them, have been merchandise with dogs on them. So if you're going to get new sales and boost new sales, wouldn't you want to bring out a new emblem? When you want to bring back something that people don't already have? I mean, Hanford Dixon and Minifield, they created Dog Pound.
No doubt.
Yeah, they did.
But Paul Brown created Brownie. So you got to realize that's who Paul Brown was rolling with. That's where we get our history from. You know what I mean? We had that gap where really, I even think the rivalry with Pittsburgh went with Baltimore. I think all the things that we love went with Baltimore. So I think we got to go back to the beginning and start all over again with this new look. I mean, this is the first time in history that I can remember the Browns having, 3 black quarterbacks on the roster.
Correct.
They're getting ready to get a new stadium. Look at their defense. How many first pick in the drafts we have on defense? You see what I mean? It's a new thing. It's time to start out fresh, and we need a little luck. I'm gonna say that right now. We need a little luck. Because luck has been what seemed to bite us in the butt every time.
Yeah, that clown factor always kicks in. So I had that.
We are such a superstitious team, though, too. I mean, admit it.
Yeah.
All of us fans are very superstitious. So the little elf, he is a good luck charm, and I think this is going to be great for us.
Right, always has been. Because hey, do we remember this? And this is another fact too. When Paul Brown played against Vince Lombardi, they actually put the elf on the field for that game. Did you know that?
Oh,
and he did the whole game running the ball without throwing one pass on the great Vince Lombardi, and we won. See?
No doubt.
I like that.
I like it. Like I said, I'm not gonna trip on it. I prefer the dog, and I wanted the dog. I just give us a choice. That's all. Give us a choice, man. But like I said, I get it. I get the history. I get the behind it. So I had a reference and shout out to Barry Strunk. I had it. Me and Barry was talking. So this is like a confusing thing that I was in the research. Is that Brownie comes from, I guess, it's supposed to be Scottish for like a home spirit, a house gnome that clean the house, leave out some cream and milk, and they clean up the house. But the thing is this, and Barry went and verified this and called the Browns PR, and say, it's not the brownie itself, it's brownie being that spirit. It's actually closer to a hobgoblin. And I was like, what?
He's a mischievous little elf.
Yeah, but but see, that's the thing though. The brownies, they don't turn on you unless you do something. You don't give them fresh milk and cream, then they turn on you. They ain't clean shit and they dip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just brownie, like you said, brownie from Paul Brown, the name, not the fact that it's that type of creature. It's just brownie, the name. So Barry called and they spoke and they said it is brownie and he is an elf. It's 100% verified. He is an elf. So Browns fans that's thinking he's not an elf. He's an elf. He looked like a Christmas elf to me. I'm looking for some Christmas gifts on the 50-yard line, but it is what it is. But I just like swagger, man. I like the dog, man. It gets me hyped. And people pumped up, and they get down, they smacking their hands on the side. That dog, I love that, man. Don't come in the yard.
They're still gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm about to say the dog ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, no
they
doubt.
Still got SJ.
I mean, this is true. That's swagger's son.
The rescue for the dogs in the Cleveland area.
Yes,
so they ain't getting rid of the dog. It's just it's a marketing ploy. They're trying to make some money right now so they can build the brand new stadium.
Exactly. Right. And I think they're feeding on that hatred for Paul Modell, that we hate Modell. Paul. This is the best way to piss in on his grave.
I don't even think most people even know that Art Modell got rid of the brownie.
Man, bro,
I didn't know until I did the research. Yeah. I know 1946 is when they, originally used it with the program when they're playing against the Miami Seahawks in their first game in the ASFL, whatever, the American Football League. So, I don't think too many people put it together with Art Modell.
I don't know, man. Everything that I've checked, man, all the people, when you look at the social media sites and everything that I've checked, they're happy. Just because it's pissing, they want to piss on Art Modell's grave.
Yeah.
Wow. So they love it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Wow. Yeah. So
let me say he took away everything good from my childhood. Okay. I'm sorry. He did. He ruined all my dreams and all my memories from when I was a kid. He went and he just threw them right out the window when he took the Browns away.
A stadium. Have you ever been to the old stadium, Christy?
Yes, I was actually there more than I've been to the First Energy Stadium.
Yeah, you know what I hated about it is when the toilets would overflow and be coming straight down the line, and you would have to sit behind a pole. And I'm just saying, the Browns used to be the #1 team in Cleveland, period. But they moved the sorry Cavs from Richfield and put them downtown. Then they built the Indians a brand new stadium, and Mayor White sitting there telling Art Modell, who's in bankruptcy, remind you, he bought the Browns with borrowed money. In bankruptcy, about to die. He's got to leave a legacy for his family. And then he built a new stadium anyway. See what I mean? Yeah. Politics is to blame for that. And I feel sorry for Art Modell because Art Modell was the owner of the teams that we watched growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
I think he could have sold the team, though, and not moved up. That's what I think.
Yeah.
But
check it.
It's over.
Check it. I'm gonna say one thing, and then we're gonna dip and get to the next one. I think it causes an identity problem. And somebody said that. So you got the dog pound, your wolf with an elf, and we got a team named after a color. I want the Browns to establish this is what we are. We're not gonna change it. And I get it. Either you're gonna ride with the elf, or ride with the dog. I don't really want no in between. You know what a ram is all day. You know what an eagle is all day. You know what I'm saying? You know what the Giants, it stands, it's solidified. We don't have that. It's just we
know what a Brown is though. It's Paul Brown.
Something.
Yeah, what's that?
What if the Haslams? What if this is like a brainwashing ploy for them to prove to us we're the ones that are really in charge, not you guys? Oh, because
they should be. It's franchise. Shit.
Hold on, because the players are the ones that they came up with the dog. So the players actually began the dog, and of course the fans created the dog pound, and the Browns decided, okay, we're going to play along with this because it's smart. We're going to make some money. But now, what if the Haslams are like, no, we're going to show you guys who's really boss. We're the ones that decide who the mascot is.
Well, this
team, and they did. That's why they didn't. That's why you didn't get. Yeah, on my back, Aaron. That's why you didn't get that pick the dog. They made you pick. Just like our president. We gonna give you what we want, and you gonna have to pick The
And I'm
lesser
telling you,
tweets.
when I was up there, they already knew it was going to be Brownie the Elf.
And
I
no
told
doubt.
y'all when I was up there.
And the thing is, everybody would have picked a dog, you know,
Oh,
to be on the center. Everybody would have picked a dog. Even the helmets that they had with the dog on it looked nice. So they know the dog isn't going anywhere.
They better not touch the helmets.
But what I'm saying is, man,
I will lose it.
we need some luck in our life.
Yes.
We need to bring back some of that old luck we used to have with Paul Brown. We need some of that old nostalgia back and say, now we ready to be officially the Cleveland Browns. All these other years has been nothing but practice. They've been nothing but mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. Maybe they feel like now it's time to turn the corner. Now it's time to be a legit playoff team, a legit Super Bowl contender, or maybe even a Super Bowl winner in the next few years. So yeah, you bring back those old emblems when you won the championship every year. Bring back that old emblem that you had in front of the so-called Lombardi Trophy, should be called the Paul Brown Trophy. When he played against him, he beat him. He said, I won't even throw a pass. Since you say that ain't real football, guy, I'm going to beat you without even throwing the ball one time. And the thing that you said on the field was this. I mean, you know, and then that's not, you know, saying that it's going to give him any luck or nothing like that. But when I seen that field goal go through last week and we won our first game, was actually 1-0. Yeah, things are changing around here. Even the fact that they were smart enough to draft a kicker in the 4th round, or to be in that position where you got that luxury to draft a kicker in the 4th round. Not necessarily that you were so smart, but that you got that luxury to draft a kicker because your roster's good enough where you can risk a 4th round pick on a kicker. See, that's different territory. You know, I like what Barry doing. I like the direction the team is going, and really, I honestly think we're gonna have a better record than we think when he come back.
That's all said and done. All right, I hear you, my brother. All right, y'all, we got to move on. You know, it's that time for Christy's Corner. Christy's Corner is always in the building, and you know, Christy wants to go over what we did last week. Christy, who won last week's scores in week 1?
Oh my gosh. So I'm going to run through these really quick and then I'll tell you the breakdown.
No doubt.
Okay. I won the Giants. You guys picked the Titans. Bucks and the Cowboys. JB was the only one that won that one. Broncos and Seahawks. We all lost because we all picked the Broncos. Pats and the Finns. Me and Marcus picked the Finns. Jets and Ravens. We all picked the Ravens across the board. Jacksonville and Washington. Well, that was Pete and Marcus. Casey and the Cards. We all got Casey on that one. Raiders and Chargers. Ooh, JB's the one that lost that one with the Chargers. Or I'm sorry, with the Raiders. We all picked the Packers. God, were we stupid.
Yeah.
Bills and
I
Rams.
didn't see that one coming.
I don't think anybody did. Bills and Rams. Pete and Marcus won that one. Saints and Falcons. Ooh, Marcus, you were the only one that picked the Falcons. Bears and San Fran.
No. I picked the Saints.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah, I picked the Saints.
Oh, my bad.
See,
that's right.
that.
Okay, Pete did. My bad. That was Pete. Sorry. Okay, so let me fix that. And then, okay. All right. San Fran and the Bears. JB is the only one that picked San Fran in that one.
No doubt.
Steelers and the Bengals. Unfortunately, we all picked the Bengals.
Correct.
Eagles and the Lions. We all picked the Eagles. Titans and the Colts. It was a tie, but we all picked the Colts, so it's a tie. And the Browns and the Panthers, which JB was wrong.
that's what his ass get. God damn it.
Yep.
All right, so at the end of week 1, what's the total for everybody? Aaron says Aaron won. We just gonna get Aaron. Whoever got the lowest, we're gonna get
JB. Me and JB ties.
You and JB are now with 4 wins for the week.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
that's all JB got right was 4 wins. Damn.
Yeah. I know. I was shocked too. I thought he knew better than that, but
yeah. Talking about he gonna get on the show last week. Talking about y'all know football. Y'all know better than that. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Pete comes in second to last with 7.
Okay.
Dang, we
I have 8 and Marcus has 9.
Okay.
It's your boy, baby.
Five behind.
Barely.
Nigga, I'm not.
I'll tell you what, though. I was the only one that picked the Giants.
I get it. I understand. But this was a total. We talking
Yes,
about they total.
there's a total.
He showed out. He showed out coming off that injury last year. Oh man, he showed out. I got to give it up to him. It is what it is, y'all. But we up against it, man. You know, I appreciate.
Hey, can I tell you guys one thing? I'm so excited.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Oh my gosh! So we just had a new member join BFO. I can't tell you exactly who this member is, but they are a family member of a current Browns player. So we are so super excited about this. The admin chat's been going nuts today. It's so awesome. I'm so excited.
Don't be pestering that man either.
4-1.
No, we gonna get him. We gonna get him on the show. Damn that. We gotta do. All right, y'all, man. We up against it, man. I appreciate y'all. As you well know. Oh, we forgot. Tonight is Thursday night football. So we gotta get it now. We got it while Aaron is here. It's the Chargers and the Chiefs. Aaron, who you got?
Hey, I gotta go with them Chiefs. Them babies look unstoppable. The boy from Cleveland gonna get at least 2 touchdowns on them.
Okay. Is that Kelsey? Okay.
Kelsey.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Okay, I say Chargers, and I just got Pete's choice in. He said the Chargers.
Okay. And I am rolling with the Chargers as well.
Well, shoot.
All right.
Me and JB.
We're gonna keep this tally up.
I don't know if you want to keep riding with JB.
Hey, me and JB get ready to come back. Y'all playing games. Me and JB, we on the comeback.
We'll see.
Doubt.
It's all right.
All right, y'all. We up against it. And I appreciate y'all for all the support. Botanical, we got you. Bo PD Law Firm. Everybody that we associated. You know, we got some big things coming up. We appreciate y'all, the sponsors, everybody who's helped. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And go Browns, bitches.
All right, catch us on C-Time Radio too. Catch us on C-Time Radio.
Yeah, C-Time
before the game.
Yes.
BFO. I might be downtown tailgating on Sunday. We're gonna see what's up.
Ooh.
All right.
Holla
back at your boy. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Love y'all. We out.
Peace.
Peace.